I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
Better than that. You've done all your work, all the...
Let's do it.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Do your business.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nope, that jab not going to score. They miss with the jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Punch, counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Defense is not an option for these two. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round.
Switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. That jab won't score. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
That counter shot lands. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that.
Big deep breath. Big deep breath.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice punch. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko.
Win this fight? I need you to focus on.
Here we go to the fourth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Good defense stopping that jab. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. Just misses with that jab. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Let's talk about Klitschko.
Now you're switching off. I need you to go back.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Beautiful counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That hook doesn't score. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice counter. That jab misses. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds. Hold it right there. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Let's talk about Klitschko and
let him back into the fight that round.
on to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
How about that time counter shot? That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. They're both trying for a knockout. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Another scoring shot there. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Klitschko in that.
You switched off. What you doing?
Round 7, here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Can't land that jab. The perfect counter lands. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. The straight right just misses. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that.
You've done all your work all the way through camp. Right.
And we enter the 8th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He misses with that jab. Good job stopping that uppercut. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. The straights continue to score. The perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. So much hype surrounding this matchup. We never thought we'd get to see it again. It's Frazier Ali Part 4.
This was called Fight of the Century. We've got to find a name for it. We've got to make it special. Fight of the ages, fight of the planets, fight of the gods. The boxing gods. That's it, the fight of the gods. This is that fight.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punch. And he scores with a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Here we go for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance this dance because that's all. Once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Blocks that jab. How about that time counter shot? This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this.
On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's all offense all the time. Beautiful counter punch. Nope, that jab not gonna score. A perfect counter shot. Counter punching. Catch and shoot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Do you believe this? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Never count out smoking Joe Frazier.
Being dazed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a...
Win this fight. I need you to go back out there.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. That hook doesn't score. They exchange punches. That counter punch caught him clean. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nope, that hook won't score. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Swing and a miss with that jab. That counter shot land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after.
That's his round.
Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Whoa, Johnny! Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? How is Frazier still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall in.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty.
Switch on. Don't worry about.
Let's start the 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
This round could... Whoa, wait a minute! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Well, we know they've got the advantage.
Come on, you're switching off.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Both men step back. Hold it right there. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
Let's go.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
And box.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself.
Box.
He throws a jab, slip, gets up. His mistakes. Make him make mistakes.
Switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. I need you to go back out there.
Let's do it.